about it in there. And,
no way. Yo,
yeah,
Mariah
so
got a book talking about it?
Yeah, Mariah said, you know, memoir, telling, talking.
Don't do that. That's a jumper moment. Hey, yo,
Yeah, so,
hey, yo,
but that was none of my business. You know what I mean? I don't, you know how,
so. What side of the story?
Yeah, so, but like I said, that was before me. We got married in 2008. And, you know, up until then, I had been nothing but a Mariah and fan. I was just excited to be with Mariah Carey. Like, and I wasn't even aware that they had interaction. I don't know if they dated or how, you know, how things go in this industry. But she was telling me, like, dude was just super disrespectful. And I was like, all right, well, you know, as a husband, like, you know, if I got to protect my wife at any cost, it's on, you know. And then, but we didn't even really think nothing of it. And then all of a sudden, dude came out with a crazy record, like just blatantly just disrespecting, like using terms like that, you know, we don't stand for as men, like talking about my wife, and then called my name. So I was like, you know, at the time, you know, I'm managed by, you know, Chris Lighty, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of our brothers, God rest his soul. And, you know, he got the connection with, you know, cause he was managing Fifth at the time. And, you know, I think him and M's manager was super cool, Paul. So he was your guy. Cause this is, you know, I'll get all the jokes and the rah-rah. I'm Mr. Wildin' Out. We can make jokes all day long. But when you go to a certain point where one, you start lying, and then two, you start blatant, like calling my wife out her name, all kind of whores and cunts and all of this craziness. You got to see me. We got to talk about this man to man. And I was really just looking, especially then, we wasn't even about no music. I wasn't trying to rap or nothing. Like you know, I wanted to have a real man to man conversation. And they was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. He doesn't want to talk. And I was like, how you just going to say some wild shit and then you don't want to talk to me? And I said, like, now that's even triple disrespectful. You know what I mean? So that's where it kind of kicked off, because I was trying to handle it like a man and get to it. And then, you know, at the time, I think they kept putting records out back and forth. Mariah put out the Obsessed joint where she was him in the video. Shit went like triple platinum.
Mariah got a hit off that shit, that energy.
Yeah, that joint went to #1.
She came back from that motherfucker shit. That was like an R&B diss record. Smash #1.
So that was like she really needed, she might need to do nothing else with it. And like she's the queen, she the GOAT on her own. So I ain't even have to, you know, I was just cheerleading from the sideline. And then dude just kept going. He kept getting more disrespectful, but wouldn't, you know, BET Awards, different award show. You know me, I move how I move. So I was walking up like, yo, let's just have this man-to-man conversation. And it never happened. But then, you know, time went on, cooler heads prevailed. You know, we got later on, we started to joke about it. I'm trying to invite him to Wildin' Out. I figure at this point, like, you know, bygones is bygones, decades have passed. And I mean, he just kept belaboring it. I think even it was another conversation. I think Tips, pause. I was on T.I.'s podcast. And he brought it up. You know what I mean? And we were just talking about, like, you know, we know T.I. got hands. I've boxed. We all come from cats who fight. So I think I might have said something slick like, that dude ain't no fighter. You know what I mean? Like, just talking, we joking around. And I think that might have been what kind of, because it was during the same time that your record came out. So I think he might have maybe caught wind or something like that. Because I don't know why he would be talking about some stuff from like 10 years prior. And, you know, I saw it as an opportunity to promote Wildin' Out. So we just started, he went at me, I went at him. I put my guy, the battle rapper from Wildin' out there. And, you know, the ratings went up. So, and we still waiting. We went to #1 off that, Nick, so I appreciate it.
So, Nick, everybody's in it, because I want to set the tone, right? So everybody's protesting.